Shalom. First, I want to say, call Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who have taught us knowledge. Honors and salutations to you, Akim, out there that's doing the work of true sincerity. I want to say Shalom to you. Shalom to the Akhwaf that believe as well. And, you know, I just sitting here watching news, and I seen this segment of the news, which I'm watching We On News Live. Excuse me. I'm watching We On News Live, and I just decided to go to the short clips of the videos of different talking points. And I found this clip, man, that's, it's really misleading, and it's really just false. All right, according to the scriptures, this man right here, which you have this dude right here that's, to the right of my screen, Neil deGrasse Tyson. They look at him as he's like he's some genius or top scientist in the country, but this man really is a fool, man. I'm gonna prove that, man, real quick. Let me get this right here in the book of Corinthians. I want to go to the I'm gonna go right here to the book of 1 Corinthians, the first chapter, and I'm gonna go right to the point. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 21. Well, I'm starting at verse 20. I'm sorry. Start at verse actually Shalakia. Because, man, 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Had not the Heavenly Father made foolish the wisdom of this world? And you're going to see in this video, all right, how much the wisdom of this world is truly foolishness, man. All right, verse 21, it says, for after that, in the wisdom of the Heavenly Father, the world by wisdom knew not the Heavenly Father. See? And you're going to see just how much this individual, Neil deGrasse Tyson, he don't know the Heavenly Father. He's wild in this world, according to, you peons and dummies that are out there that they don't know real true knowledge, all right? Our real true knowledge comes from the Bible, okay? It said, it pleased the Heavenly Father by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. All right, so I'm going to play this clip, and I want you to hear this foolishness come out of this man's mouth, okay?
Many people would argue that our exploration of space has been somewhat disappointing in the last 40 to 50 years.
Yeah, because exploring space is not given unto Esau. That's for the Israelites, all right? That's why Yahweh Shai said that, for in my Father's house there are many mansions, okay? Hey, exploring space is going to be for the Israelites, man. All right, point blank period, man, not you Edomites, all right?
Reached the moon in 1969, that's what, more than 50 years ago. And then after that...
Pause. That's been debunked so many times, over and over again, all right? And if you don't think so, you think that Esau will go to the moon, all right, never go again, all right, roughly what? That's 1968, they claim, right? Haven't technology gotten better or stronger, right? So you don't think they would go back, saying that technology is, a lot better than then? It shows you that, man, people will believe anything, right? Because believe you me, if Esau had the capability to go to the moon, he would definitely go back today, all right? It's like aircrafts, spaceships, all that, man, is just way better than it was more than 50 years ago. All right, and that's just common sense, man.
Things seem to have slowed down. We've even stopped going back to the moon. We haven't gone to Mars. We haven't gone to Jupiter or Saturn. We haven't tried to find out whether there's life on Europa or water on Europa. We've done none of that. Why do we seem to have lost interest in space to some extent?
So you mischaracterized it a little bit. So let me just tidy up what you just said. We have not lost interest in space. Right now, we have an SUV-sized rover that was plunked down on the surface of Mars that's getting data as we speak. And since then, India has an orbiter around Mars right now. Nobody was orbiting Mars in the 1960s. We've sent missions to fly by Pluto. We've sent a mission to Saturn that had a daughter probe that landed on a moon of Saturn, the first time we've ever landed on the moon of another planet.
Total lie right there. Total lie. All right. Let's prove that. Let's disprove this lie right here. That's why the scriptures say, let the Most High be true and every man a liar. All right. Let's read out the words of the Lord, okay? Excuse me. Let's go to the book of Genesis. Because he said the moon of another planet. Come on, man. I mean, really? You people out there really believe this nonsense? This is the book of Genesis, which Genesis means the beginnings, by the way. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1. And I'm going to start in verse 14. It says, and the powers said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. See? It says, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And the powers made two great lights. See, two great lights. All right. Because it's going to go into the, well, it's going to go into the two great lights because there are only two great lights to rule the day and to rule the nighttime. There's no many moons. There's no many suns. All right. The Lord, Yahweh Shai and the elect angels. All right. Because that's who it was. That's why I said the powers, because that word in the Hebrew, as far as the word God, it'll say Allahayim. All right. Meaning he and the angels. Okay. So the two great lights would be the sun and the moon. Okay. But it goes on to say in verse 16, and the powers made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, which will be the sun. All right. And the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also, right? So the lesser to rule the night would be the moon. See? That's why the sun is a lot brighter than the moon. All right, that's common sense, man. Okay, and then you also have the stars, which, you see the stars at night as well. Okay, so this guy is spewing out a lie out of his mouth. Okay, it says, verse 17, and the powers set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And the power saw that it was good. See? So, that's what happened. Okay. You have the sun that ruled the day. All right. And then you have the moon. All right. That rule the night, along with the stars. All right. That are in the nighttime as well. Okay. What you see in the nighttime. Now, you have the morning star you would see sometimes. But when you go to the book of, let's go to the Apocrypha. All right. And Shalakia, it's all just through the spirit, man. I was watching it, man, and just like, this nonsense got to stop, man. That's why this place has got to go, because it's filled with number lies and confusion, man. This is truly Babylon, which means confusion. Okay. Now let's go to Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 43, I believe it is, where it describes the moon and the stars, right? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 43. And I'm going to start at 1 and I'm going to jump down a bit, getting to the points, right? So starting at verse 1, it says, the pride of the height, the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven with its glorious show, the sun will appear, declaring at his rising a marvelous instrument, the work of the Most High. See? Because the Most High, all right, caused the sun, all right, to be the main light or the greatest light that ruled the day. All right, this is the instructions that he gave to Yahweh Shai. All right, and Yahweh Shai, okay, of course, when you know who created the world that we live in, you know that it was Yahweh Shai and the elect angels. All right, because Yahweh Shai was given the blueprint on creation, on how to create things. Okay, so continuing on, it says, verse 3: At noon it parcheth the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? Because when the sun, okay, especially when it's not cloudy, the sun is very bright, man, and gives off extreme heat. Okay, especially depending on what part of the earth you live at. All right, towards the equator. Okay, verse 4: A man blowing a furnace is in the works of heat, but the sun burneth the mountains 3 times more, breathing out fiery vapors and sending forth bright beams. It dimmeth the eyes, which is true. You can't stand the sunlight, too much when especially when you first go out, in the daytime, right? Because the sun is so bright, man. All right. It says, verse 5: Great is the Lord that made it, and at his commandment it runneth hastily. Right? He made the moon also, all right, because the moon, you go outside at nighttime, all right, when it starts to get dark, you start to see the moon. Okay, and the moon's not as bright as the sun. All right, nowhere near as bright as the sun. Okay, when the moon is out, yeah, it's a light in the firmament, all right, during the night, but it's not as bright as the sun. It don't light up the whole earth, all right, as do the sun. See, and then you have the stars also, right? So it says he made the moon also to serve in their season, for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection, because at zero illumination the sun is I'm sorry, not the sun, but Shalakia, the moon at zero illumination is the new moon. All right, and then it increases. All right, as the days go on, or weeks go on. All right, days and weeks go on through the cycle, it increases. Okay, it says from the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. Verse 8: The month is called after her name. Yeah, of course, this is how you would know that the new month is here, because of the new moon. Okay, it says the month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully. See, increasing what? The illumination of the moon. All right, as the cycle go on. All right, it increases and then it decreases as it comes to about 2 weeks is a full moon, roughly. All right, about 14 days. All right, roughly is a full moon, and then from that 14 or mid month, it started to decrease again because it's headed back to the new moon, to cycle a new month, and then it's a new moon coming in, right? It says the month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. See, the beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, an ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord. See, at the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order and never faint in their watches. That's why at nighttime come, you see the stars and they never faint. See, all right, there are other smaller lights. All right, that appear at nighttime. All right, along with the moon. See, but the moon is the main light that rule the night. See, so what this man is talking about is nonsense, man. All right, this is why people think they're intelligent. They go to school, get a college education, and they're really dummies, man. All right, they're really dummies. All right, they don't know anything. All right, in this world, they have you believe anything. All right, just to make themselves seem like they're some kind of wise person, or on some kind of higher level of intelligence. But really, when you know the scriptures, man, these people are foolish, man. All right. So, when you let me get into the precept, man, because it's just funny, man. All right. All through the scriptures, they tell you, like when the new moons come in, you know, and you know, you have the feasts. Certain feasts would come in, all right, according to the new moon and the day of the month, right? That follow after the new moon come in, you would count the days, all right? Like you would have, Passover come in, all right? First month, all right, roughly the 14th day, all right, which according to the moon cycle, man. All right, let me get another precept though. And it just irks my nerves to think, for people to think that they, you know, just so wise, man, when they really, to men of understanding, these individuals are foolish, man. All right. This is Romans 3 and 4. It says, well, I started at 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Heavenly Father without effect? The Heavenly Father forbid. Yea, let the Heavenly Father be true, but every man a liar. See? Let every man be a liar, because where you get the truth from? All right, the Bible. Okay? It doesn't come from, you know, these individuals that are of this world. All right, the Lord have you know, set up his men, all right, you know, to bring out the truth, man. All right, from the apostles and the elders on down to us young brothers. All right, and this is right here is just nonsense, man. All right, so with that, you know, I ain't want to hold you too longer. I just want to make that quick point, you know, and I want to say, Lord willing, is edifying. And until the next video, I want to say shalom.